There we go. So, yeah. So, anyways, so what'll be happening from here on out is all live streams. I'm gonna do basically one long live stream every day, and this long live stream is going to be turning into multiple different games. And the plan is to then edit said live streams into episodes that will then be played next week. So I'll be doing a lot of my streaming on Saturdays and Sundays now. Which will then turn into recordings Monday to Friday for people to watch, because this is a lot of work. And yeah, so with that in mind, might notice there's been a bit of a change. So I already have 2 episodes recorded between this live stream and some recordings that happened. So basically, Denobula has joined the Federation. And that's about it, actually. Worked around a few things. The fleets are working their ways. We're going to slowly start to upgrade and get those a lot better. Let's see here. We've declared, I think, the Romulans as our rivals.
We are the superior race.
You are also extremely loud. Let's reduce that volume to there. And let's check that volume again to see just how loud that is, because it's crazy. Check that volume again to see just how loud that is, because it's crazy. Well, let's turn that up just a smidge. There we go. And yeah, so welcome everyone to the live stream. So once again, streaming on Saturdays and Sundays, and everything will just be cut up and released on normally on YouTube or on Twitch. Average underscore average gamer or something like that. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, so we've got 2 different little things here. Time crystal production +1 for this. We don't really have the ability to produce time crystals. We are falling behind in our administrative cap, which is no big deal because pretty much we've now gotten to the size we want for at least the next little bit. I was hoping to get to maybe right here, get to, scroll down here. I think this might be Bajor. Guys, that's the Badlands. Either that or that's Bajor. We're going to find out. Yeah, you can't get there. And this could be Bajor. That's Cardassia Prime. Badlands. Theoretically, that should be Bajor right there, because I don't know what this is. So we'll have to see. The Temerians, I'm planning on slowly improving them as well as the Ferengi. I've kind of made a decision to go to the Ferengi, but I think I'm going to switch out and go for the Temerians just because of the way they've kind of moved around this way. Sooner or later, we are going to end up going to war with the Sona and probably the Romulans. The Klingons just don't like us. But yeah, we'll have to see how things go. In the meantime, there's still the bug with, I believe it is Telemarcus. No, it's the one that's between these 2. Where is it? Van Maiden Star. No, it's Telemarcus. So it just constantly decides to reappear and appear. We have a unemployed worker. And what do we need here? Well, we're going to need some supplies. So what produces supplies? No, not biolabs. Bunker number. No, oh, there we go. The Civilian Industrial Center. It produces 12. Takes 12 minerals, which is fine because we're producing 135, which is way more than we need right now. We have a time project, the 3-year mission. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm tracking you because I have my scientist. You going to do that? Joachim Kruger, who's a level 5 scientist. We have Starbase level 3s going up slowly here. We're going to have 2 shipyards. Starbase 1, aka Utopia Planitia. It's going to be our, that one obviously, because it has the Orbital Museum, the San Francisco shipyards, etc., etc. And then I'm still trying to figure out which other one I want. Like, I don't know if I want another one close to here or if I want it like how I want to spread out my star bases. I can still do some things with them. I want you to have another trade depot. You're gonna upgrade because you use. Oh no, use. That's right. You're using one of the new things, deuterium plates. We're creating 12 a day. Okay, so after that, we're going to be producing. We're going to try to produce more deuterium sheets as well, right? Telemarcus, the planet that keeps disappearing, because it's in this sector here. It's in the Teller Prime sector, so it keeps appearing and disappearing. So we're going to have to remember that. You're going to be there momentarily. Small settlement on Armstrong City on the moon has been expanded greatly with new buildings and colonists. Colonists continue to flock to new opportunities on Luna, with one quoted as saying this of the month-long lunar night. People say it's so barren and harsh, but it's not. It's beautiful. Dawn is so shocking on the moon. 1 minute you're in the darkest night you can imagine. The next instant the sun lifts up and this glorious pure light just explodes across the surface. Armstrong City added to Earth. We can expand Tycho. Tycho City is a soul summit on Luna. Yep, we're going to continue doing that. Though the effects are not showing up on Earth here. Oh, and that's the baby. So why? I'm going to have to look that up and try to figure that out. We are a member also of a
technology discovered.
Federation. So, extra monthly influence. Perfect. We're going to start unlocking terraforming so we can switch over some of these planets that really don't like us, or we don't like, to some good planets here. Like we have one over here that's a demon planet. The hope is that we can switch that over. You're going to be there very soon. Now, you'll notice everything's moving extremely slowly.
Construction complete.
We met the Pi aliens.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone
The
by.
Valerians. Cool. Right there. Can you now not? Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem.
Damach Angela at the ocean.
That's going to be a bit of a difficult one. The Ferengi, though, are kind of goofy.
Establishing colony.
Oh, someone died. One of our governors. Okay. Tarl also has an unemployed worker. Yeah, I definitely want to get some more deuterium forges going. 5 energy, 20. Yeah, you know what? It'll take a chunk out of our alloy, but I had this game, but when I was about to get into it, a new Poe season dropped. So far as how to move my ships ages ago. I have no idea what Poe is. I'm going to assume it's a TV show. It's, I don't want to say complex, but at the beginning it can be a little daunting.
Our presence in the galaxy has not
That's
gone
not
by unnoticed.
cool. You know what? I'm going to build a fusion reactor. Oh, Path of Exile. Yeah, the only big thing I have a problem with this is just how slow it is. So Hassoc's over there. So we're meeting all the species. They immediately close their border with me. Everyone is closing their border with me immediately. Okay, well, Whoops. Do some automatic exploration. That's the 2. Okay. And I have you left, and that's it. Here we go.
Special project.
Okay, so deep space exploration mission is ready to begin. The ship and the crew are unavailable throughout the entire duration for the 3-year event. Proceed when ready. So I can send 1 expedition into deep space. I can send 2 expeditions into deep space. It's USS Oberth, or I can commission 3. I don't understand what the difference is. Send Expedition 1, send Expedition 2, or send... Oh, here we go. Into deep space, uncharted space, or to head to new territories. I'm going to say uncharted. So I'm going to assume it's all here. And it's the Oberth, so you should be going somewhere now, right? How long would it take you to say... Honestly, not long. A couple playthroughs at least took me in. There we go. The Oberth is... It's locked out? Okay. Didn't take me too long. It took me a little while to kind of figure it all out, but... With the Psi aliens... They definitely, it's one of those games that I definitely like about the fact that they constantly are upgrading it and constantly changing it and modifying it. Yeah, I want to improve the relations with you.
Crossroads. At
There we go.
Lunga, her sky gray.
Hey, you'll take a little while to make nice with. But I'm hoping I can possibly...
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by.
Oh, the Zankethi, which should be over here somewhere. Right? Are the Zankethi over here? So I just met the Zankethi, but they're not popping up on my map anywhere. Interesting. Well, let's try to make a trade deal. Try to get a communication deal going here. All right.
The FCA is watching you.
Oh. Now we met the Breen. Keyword there, never trust a Breen. We met the Deltan. The Sheliak, who we are not going to be on good terms with, obviously. So you're going to go... What am I not producing? I'm not producing cortisone, omega molecule, which I probably never will, trillium D, and pergium. Geothermal power station. You actually would be a good idea to get built right away, because you'll produce a redonkulous amount of power for me.
Is watching you.
So we have the Breen, the Deltan, and I think this... No, that's the First Federation. Where are the Sheliak? The Zindi. Oh, there they are, right there. I don't know. I don't have it. I think I only have like 1 or 2 of the DLCs. One of the things I like about the DLCs for a lot of Paradox games is they're not required to play the main game. So, to me, I only have, I think it's like 2 of the DLCs. It's the Android one and one of the first ones. On that, don't have any. So I couldn't tell you if they're worth it or not, because for me they might be worth it, but for you they might not be. So I try to refrain from saying anything like that. Okay, we're getting influence from everybody, so that's good. Huh. How are the Cardassians with me? They're suspicious.
witnessing the
So
civil
if I
service.
offered you a trade deal where I said, hey, communications for communications. Oh, hold on.
You have to visit the amusement center in Lacarian City.
Okay, I had to pause. Hold on. Okay. Legislators across the Federation of Planets from Andorra to Teller Prime have converged on Earth for the Federated Council agenda every 2 years. Okay. So we can be in accession talks with either the Bolians, the Bedazord, or the Kazinti. The Kazinti Incorporated are the single planet here, which is a no. I can do a outreach. I can adjust my research to kind of give a research boost. I'm going to do a diplomatic outreach to the Tamarian Unity. I want to get them nice and I'm going to, oh, actually, I can do high intensity. I can do high intensity. At the cost of 300 influence, the Tamarian Unity receives large diplomatic overtures and concessions, which improve relations between the two empires by plus 75 for a time. It also increases their influence by 200. And I can afford it.
Rai and Jiri at Lunga, Rai of Luani.
Our efforts to improve relations have borne fruit already. Formal, yes. Here we go. 3-year mission, part 2, the Ancient Fleet. Our scans have picked up the remains of an ancient fleet graveyard filled with dormant vessels that have not been activated for thousands of years. A more in-depth investigation is needed to find out the history of these long-forgotten people. Who knows what secrets lie in the corridors and deep rooms deep within the vessels? The science officer informs us that several of the larger ships are intact and capable of accepting an away team. Begin the investigation. I like how a lot of these things, these little side things, are all episodes from Enterprise, the original series, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, or Voyager, or Discovery, or now even Picard as well, which is pretty cool. Do some auto searchy search. Transports are okay. I'm actually going to upgrade both fleets here. Yeah, I can't build more ships yet. It's one of the catch-22s being the Federation. You can't have a big fleet until you get attacked. Our teams have investigated the ruined fleet, but we're unable to uncover anything of value. It seems we will never understand what happened here. The captain marks the location on their log and orders the ship to continue on its mission. So where did it mark it? That's not going to tell me. Okay.
Technology discovered.
Duotronic computers.
Ships upgraded.
One of the things I am going to be doing is designing the ships myself. I want to mention that. That's the ship designer. I will be, from here on out, designing ships myself. So I have to turn off something, and I can't remember what it is. So autocomplete ship. Okay. So I think now I can do this myself. Okay, so I can't change ships. Well, okay, there we go. Okay. What is a juggernaut? Okay, well, anyways. So this is the Emmett frigate. Obviously, we're going to put photon torpedoes on there. False cannons, okay. The stealth hull gives you +4 to evasion. Power is +84. So let me look to see if there's anything here I need to upgrade first. Interspecies crew. Higher usage 5. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, interspecies crew is the best. New warp engine. 2 to accuracy, 5 for tracking. 9 and 4. Or 4 and 9. Yeah. Then 13 and 15. Or 3 and 15. So sublight stays the same, but weapons are better. Basic shields, basic thrusters, and then Trillium D hull. Okay, so that's all good. But yeah, dude, what do I want here? +4 evasion. 2 to tracking. 2 to tracking. No, 1 to tracking, 1 to accuracy, and 1 to evade. This is 2 to evade. 4 to evade. I wish I could do 2 of these on here. Warp speed +30. Actually, that's not bad because I want you to basically fly around and hit as best you can. So we're going to save that. Actually, I forgot I can do this. Huh. Okay, so we can do... What's the red slot? Oh, okay, that's... Yeah, you know what? Frigates, I want to run around and basically do a lot of shooting. So this will be the Emmett. Crap. There's a thing that they did in Federation where they actually would name ships like the Plus model and things like that. Like, for example, the Federation class, right? It was a dreadnought. So it's actually just an overall based on the hull. So this would be the... the ranged version versus the non-ranged version. Because you do 25 to 49 damage, and you do 18 to 24. And the only difference is we drop 1 photon. Okay, so yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 different variants of this thing. Is there a range on here? Range 20. Wait, the range is the same. Energy refit. Okay. And this one Is this going to be the standard Emmet with upgraded torpedoes? Oh, those are light photon torpedoes. Never mind. Okay. So the amount of damage this thing would do is 15.97. This would do 14.72. So this would be the torpedo refit. Oh, there's the Neptune class. Oh, so this would be the Neptune refit. Haha. So Neptune refit is this one. Still want you to have that. Okay. So right now we have just the standard Emmet. And then we have the Emmet with the Neptune refit. So right now this is just your standard Bonaventure cruiser. Which can take better torpedoes. Now here's the fun part. Okay, so shield generators with shield emitters, which obviously makes sense. EPS manifolds give us better weapon damage. Sonic disruption fields, not as good. Ship damage plus 5. Hull damage plus 5. Ooh. Power usage 15. Okay. Here you do just overall ship weapon damage plus 3. Here we get plus 1 to damage, but plus 6 to range. So longer range would not be that bad. As for this, can I get more range out of some of these? Better warp speed, better sublight speed, evasion, better evasion, tracking accuracy, and chance to hit. Just better tracking than just more power. Better tracking and accuracy would be pretty good. So this is just still just the light cruiser build. Now here's another thing. Tactical console gives us plus 10 to weapon damage. Engineering console gives us better hull, better armor, better hull, and better shields. And failsafe system gives us a better chance of disengaging. Being the Federation, right, we should be more a roundabout. So we're actually going to go with the engineering console. And this is just going to be our standard ship there. Actually, is there a Neptune? No Neptune rebuild. Okay. So then we have the Explorer. Which obviously is going to have the NX pods. Lots of torpedoes. And lots of pulse phase cannons. Oh, this is actually going to be the NX class to start. So we do an engineering base ship, a secondary hull ship, or weapons. Extra tactical hull is more of an actual warship style. Generic secondary hull only gives us 3. This gives us 4. That gives us 4, and that gives us 4. You know what? The Federation, we're going to prioritize science for now. Science-based stuff. So going to go with... those for warp power. So theoretically we're 60% faster. And then yeah. We'll do command station, which gives us regen. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, hull points goes up. Okay. So this is just the NX. Then we're going to do the Columbia class, which is going to be all about fighting. What's going to call this Columbia refit?